We're rocking it out there. Hello, everyone. The music is still going, Chiara. How are you?
Fantastic. How are you?
Oh, I'm really good. I am so delighted to have you here to introduce you to my audience because we've been connected to the beautiful Cleona O'Hara, and you and Cleona and all the magic that's been happening with the Napoleon Hill Institute birthing into the world. I feel the energy. I know everybody that comes in contact and understands what the Napoleon Hill Institute stands for and the impact it's having in the world here. Can you share with us about the Napoleon Hill Institute so that my audience can get to know about Napoleon Hill and the great work?
Okay, thank you. So there's so much to share, and I'm thrilled to be here. What I want to say is that this has been a work in the making for a while. Many people will know that both Cleona and I and many of our Napoleon Hill Institute team were previously working with Bob Proctor with the Proctor Gallagher Institute. And we were teaching a program there called Thinking into Results, which was all based on the work of Napoleon Hill and the book Think and Grow Rich. Okay.
I have it here. There we go. Snap.
Snap. And so, yes, we were working with the material of Napoleon Hill. I, in fact, have been working with his material for many years through everything that I've done as a metaphysician and as a Reiki master. And so I've known of the material for a while. I've known of Think and Grow Rich for a while, and of course, Bob Proctor. And the beautiful Cleona, of course, was part of the executive sales team of Proctor Gallagher. And things happen, things change. Mm-hmm. And we knew for sure, though, that our love of the material and the importance of getting these materials, the teachings of Napoleon Hill, out into the world needed to continue. And so,
beautiful. It's a beautiful evolution. I have watched and journeyed and watched and journeyed along with you guys the whole way. And I know that Bob, he's read Think and Grow Rich every single day for most of his life, and it transformed his life. And he's so passionate about the teachings that he shared it. And then Bob passed, and he left. His message still lived on. And I know that he's delivered this, Cleona, to the Napoleon Hill Institute, and you and everybody there to teach this amazing work. The energy, Chiara, the energy of this message and the ripple it's having in our world is felt right across. Like, we're here in Australia, we feel it straight from that hub in New York. And you are the master coach of the Australian division. How phenomenal is that?
Yeah, it is such a privilege. It is such an honor. And I can see how, my desire, everything starts with a burning desire. And my desire was to truly bring these materials to people globally. And, even when I was with Proctor Gallagher, I had that desire. And then, fast forward to now, the things that have unfolded, Cleona's meeting with Don Green and my meeting with Don Green last year at the foundation. He's, of course, the president of the Napoleon Hill Foundation. Yeah. Together now we've formed the Napoleon Hill Institute. We are at the source of all the material. I'm thrilled to hear that you feel the energy. I believe everyone feels the energy, whether they're really fully understanding what we're all about or not. Yeah. It's, everything's energy. And so everything we share, I believe, has a ripple effect. I believe plants seeds. We're all about helping people understand the power that we have to truly create the life that we want through our thinking.
Yes. Everyone that has come to the Napoleon Hill Institute has been called to serve. And I know that there's some phenomenal people coming to the Institute to support and share and teach through it. And one of the things, it's, reading Think and Grow Rich, you have so many aha moments and intrigue, but the belief that you can instill within yourself through learning these teachings. But sometimes it's hard to absorb without guidance. And that is what I love, is that the Napoleon Hill Institute walks you through this life-changing work. Now, if you want to be successful, you need to know Think and Grow Rich. You know, these teachings and these principles will help you to achieve anything. There's no limitations to what you can achieve in life through these principles. But you have a phenomenal event coming up this week, and we want to talk about that. So can you tell us about the Drifter to Leader event and what it is about?
Yes. Don't mind all the post-it notes. I'm reading through this book. It's actually based on Napoleon's work, Outwitting the Devil. Okay. And so this was a very controversial book many years ago. And in fact, it wasn't allowed to be released. It really challenges our thinking. It's all in perfect alignment with Think and Grow Rich, of course, being written by Napoleon Hill. But this event this week, we're doing it because we want to help people. And I believe that generally we've all been drifters in our time. We're all led by our senses, what we hear, and, you know, are conditioned by our circumstances and everything else. And we want to teach this week how to become a leader, to not drift, but to become a leader in your life, to guide your own life, your own thinking, despite what's going on around you, what you're told, just to follow your path. And so this whole event is going to be eye-opening, very exciting.
And you can't give away too much of the content, but it is about, like, outwitting the devil. It's not the red horns and all of that. It's the devil within us, that negative thoughts, and how to become the master of your thoughts and the leader in your life. And you know, everyone is human. These thoughts, you know, I have negative thoughts all the time, but I choose positive. So it's a choice, and you need to be the master and learn skills how to be able to overcome them, recalibrate and reset. It doesn't have to rule your life. And instantly you will see a profound difference in your life by just taking the one action into understanding how powerful you are and how powerful your mind is. And it's like a great awakening, Chiara, isn't it?
It really is. It really is. And I love that you mentioned about the word devil. I just want to have people really understand what we mean by that. And you nailed it right then. You know, it's the Drifter to Leader event, outwitting the inner devil. And it's truly devil. We're talking about our fears, our negative beliefs, the things that stop us from succeeding in life. It's all inside of us, and we can change those from fear to faith, to having faith in yourself and what it is that you want. That's truly
faith. I love that, Chiara. I love it. And visually, I see, you know, whenever you see those cartoons with the little devil on one shoulder and the angel on the other, you know, it's the choice. What do you listen to? You know, and it's all of that. So this event, if you haven't registered for it, just look at the bottom of the screen. It's scrolling there. Go to NapoleonHillInstitute.com and register for it. I'll be there, and I hope that you join us there as well to learn from these great teachings. And that is what is beautiful, is that the Napoleon Hill Institute, all of you coaches, are regurgitating the information so that it is deliverable to the masses. We can absorb it concisely and let it impact our lives really profoundly in short periods of time, and then become the masters of our own lives and allow that ripple effect. Because once we show up and learn and become the best version of ourselves, we can give the best version of ourselves to others. Is that not our job in life? Is to become the best version of ourselves?
It is. And we're all, even those of us who are coaches, who are working inside of the Institute, we're studying ourselves every day. We're doing this work every day, and it's a journey, and it's wonderful. And are there challenges? Yes. But I believe that with every challenge becomes another breakthrough. I believe that every time we hit another challenge, it's just calling us to become a higher version of ourselves. And so that's what we're here for. I also want to mention that, yes, it starts at 12 p.m. Eastern time, but no matter where you are in the world, it's going live in our Facebook group, on our YouTube channel, and you'll have full access to it for the next 7 days. So be sure to register so that you receive the recordings if you can't catch it live.
Absolutely. And then you'll get the all of the newsletters and everything that comes through the Institute as well. So register on the website, definitely. So let's talk about daily study, because I've had to read this 3 times for it to absorb. And every time I read it, I get something different, a different download, all different, different things resonate at different times in your life. So can we talk about the Australian division, because you're the master coach for the Australian division, and the daily study groups that I believe are happening or are in motion? Can you share with us some information about that?
Yes, the Napoleon Hill Institute does have a daily study program. Currently, we're studying The Science of Personal Achievement, which is also another good book by Napoleon Hill. That will be coming to a close next week, and there will be another book that we start studying. That is in the Eastern time zone at this point, but in a couple of weeks' time, I will be running it on Australian time. So
up in the middle of the night.
No. And the beautiful part is we're so, the Napoleon Hill Institute, we give so much to our clients. We want everyone to have access to not only the Eastern time zone, but also the Australian time zone. When you come in to this daily study, you can jump into any of the country's programs to join in, right? There's not just one, there's all of them, and you have access to all the recordings if you can't catch them live. But the daily study is just one component of what we offer at the Napoleon Hill Institute. There's so many other programs on offer. Yeah. So, yes.
Can you share with us a few things, so that people understand?
Yeah, those other programs, you mean? Yes. Yeah. So there is a 9-month mentorship program where everyone's studying Think and Grow Rich. Yes. And you get group sessions weekly with the Napoleon Hill team. You've also got access to all of the recordings. You get it it's a digital program. So you have it to study every day, as well as coming in and joining the group sessions. If you're in Australia, you'll also have access to myself and all of our other coaches once a fortnight, so that you've got a group coming together in your time zone. And also there's the program, the Certified Coaching Program, where you're studying the same book, but you're trained in how to deliver it to others the way that I do, the way that my coaches do. So there's the 9-month mentorship program where you study it as a client, and there's the Certified Coaching Program for those of you who want to serve others inside of the Napoleon Hill Institute.
You know what it is? This changes lives. Like whenever you choose to go down this path, you just raise to a whole new level, a whole new vibration. Your life will not be the same within 9 months. It's profound, and I cannot emphasize that enough to anybody, that when you choose to step forward, but to step forward with guidance, and it has such a bigger impact.
It really
Chiara,
does,
isn't it? It's just, and what an honor to have you here, and the community of everyone. It's just a family. Everyone coming together, coaches and people who are learning, mentees, or just everyone coming together. There's such a love is in there, and it's just everyone is there to serve and to embrace and to share the impact of these words, and it's just phenomenal. It's phenomenal to witness and to experience, and I just want to say amazing work from you, and just to watch you step into the position and help everyone here. Because I said so many people in Australia don't understand what Think and Grow Rich is, and the Napoleon Hill Foundation and Institute. They don't understand. And I really want my audience to understand that, how, because I'm all about story and books. And this book, how many copies have been sold across the world?
Oh, yeah, no,
Millions
over
and millions.
millions. Yes,
Millions
yes.
and millions.
And here's the thing too, like, it's not just, some people see that and they think, oh, Think and Grow Rich. And it immediately can have you thinking about money, which of course it is about money, but it's more about richness of life. How to think and create a life of richness in all areas of life. And yes, it is money, that just naturally happens, but it's so much more than that. And that's what we teach and assist people in accessing, is the richness of life, you know. And we've got an incredible team already here of coaches in Australia. We look forward to sharing more of it. I so appreciate you, Karen, in giving me this opportunity to speak with you and your viewers and share about the event that's happening this week. I look forward to connecting with many of you.
Yeah. And if anybody wants to hear more information about the Australian division or any division of the Napoleon Hill Institute, if you're in my network, contact me and I'll introduce you to Chiara, who can help you. Or if anyone wants to connect with you directly, how do they do that, Chiara?
Well, they can go to my Facebook page or on Instagram. My name is Chiara Sharp, Chiara. You'll see it here on the video. And also, you know, by email, Chiara@NapoleonHillInstitute.com.
Yes. So thank you to our viewers. We're getting the comments in. So thank you so much for joining us live. And if you're watching the replay, #replay, and just reach out to me or Chiara for more information, because you want to be part of this. Just know that this is it's a powerful force moving forward in the world. Knowledge is key to success, and success, your definition of success. You know, we need to know what our own individual definitions of success is and to work towards that, and learning this great work and having leaders like you and all of the coaches to teach it. It's just a beautiful thing to be part of. So, guys, don't even think about it. Just know, because the call comes, and have the courage to take action, everything else falls into place. Isn't that right, Chiara?
It certainly does, and things start to really happen. So if you're sitting on the fence, if you're curious, then consider that, you know, your soul is calling you to check this out and to be part of the event, and really take it on for yourself and see what this material is all about for your life. If you're curious, then know it's calling you.
It's calling. It calls loud. All right, we're going to go back into our music and get connecting with us, guys. Honestly, this work is going to change your life. Bye, guys. Thanks, Chiara.
Thanks, Karen.